Hi, my name is Soraya Mohammed. I'm from AIESEC DC in Washington, D.C., and last summer I went on a 6-week Go Volunteer Traineeship to Istanbul, Turkey. In my traineeship, I worked at a high school mentoring students, teaching them about my language, my culture, and my lifestyle. I hope you enjoy hearing about it. This is me, Soraya Mohammed. I'm just your average college sophomore in DC. I study international affairs, and I can't get enough of AIESEC. But unlike other sophomores, I decided to do something different and extraordinary with my summer. I decided to go on a traineeship through AIESEC. And this is my story. Last March, I was midway through my second half of my freshman year. I felt like the world was at my fingertips and I could take on anything. So I thought, why not try? That's where AIESEC came into play, and all of its enticing global opportunities. Little did I know, once May rolled around, I was hardly in the same mood. I was just finishing my final exams, mentally exhausted, missing my family and my friends. All I wanted to do was be home. Needless to say, I was not excited about the commitment I had made months before to go work in Istanbul, Turkey. Nevertheless, I packed up my stuff and bussed myself to New York City. I guess I was excited to get new stamps in my passport, but little did I know I'd be embarking on the best experience of my entire life. At the airport, I was greeted by an AIESECer and taken to stay with my host family. But who were these people? And what was this weird culture? Well, soon enough, my host mom and sister stopped being my host family and started to become my real family, my second mom and second sister. They embraced me and welcomed me into their lives wholeheartedly. They treated me as if they had known me for years. Every day I rode the school bus with my sister. The interns and I gave presentations about our culture, languages, and lives.
Okay, let's go. Bom. Bom. Muito. Muito. Alto. Alto. Quente. Quente. Ruim. Ruim.
I was really proud of myself for being able to enrich the lives of these Turkish students, but it wasn't until sometime later that I realized just how much they had enriched my life. Along with me, there were 3 other interns at my school. One from China, one from Brazil, and one from Kenya. At school, we really worked hard, and sometimes we hardly worked. But I can truly say that the bond that was created between us is something that can never be replaced. In addition to the other interns, the staff at our school were incredible. They welcomed us into our school and allowed us to disrupt their curriculum, and even became our friends. Throughout our stay, with the help of our host families, we were able to explore the most beautiful city I've ever been to. We visited historic mosques from the Ottoman Empire, a basilica that provided water to the Byzantine Empire as early as the 6th century, an inhabited island that uses no motorized vehicles since its days as a place of exile during the Ottoman Empire, a bazaar with so many things to buy, a tower that overlooked the entire city, ancient palaces that housed some of the greatest leaders in history, a garden with the most beautiful flowers just next to the sea, a city where I stood in Europe and could see Asia just across the water. During my time in Istanbul, I got to experience so many new things, like how presidential elections are run in another place, and how force is often needed to control crowds during the hectic months leading up to the elections. The music in Turkey blew my mind. Everywhere I go, I hear or see a new performer. the students at my school were so interested in music. As far as food, at first I was a bit apprehensive about the types of food I saw, but once I tried them, I couldn't get enough, and I realized what a strong impact and pride Turkish culture has in their food. And I learned that their strong and thick coffee is also used to tell fortune. As those 6 short weeks came to a close, we got a chance to say our tearful goodbyes to our beloved school. All I can say is that I explored a new culture, made lasting friendships, bonded with the amazing Turkish students, pushed my boundaries outside of my comfort zone, and made the world seem just a tiny bit closer.
Slowly strolling in the sweet sunshine, and I'm running late and I don't need an excuse, so I'm wearing my brand new shoes.